Yeah, let's go. Yeah. We came a long way. That's what the song say. And I could do all.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that told me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
Now Burrow on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. First carry here for Joe Mixon, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Mixon. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
When you're trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged him and won the battle.
He's got his man, Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. And it's a clinic that we're seeing put on here so far. 6 for 6 first drive of the game for him passing.
You know I'm a defensive guy, and while I'm admiring the heck out of what they're doing, throwing the ball around, all I keep thinking is this is where the quarterback has to go down. You've got to ruffle his timing, change things up, get some more pressure on him, because right now he's way too comfortable in throwing the ball downfield.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Looking sideline, incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. And Burrow going to throw again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And this one is right through. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top? He's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there, and it's 3rd and 4. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he will have the Bears first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They're going to look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 57 a month.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll make it 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 24. They'll look to throw again. This to Graham on the short pass. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flush to his, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. An 8-yard touchdown run, and the Bears have taken the lead. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed,
yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
First down, here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The object there was to get the ball to him on a quick slant, see if he could get loose and take one the distance. But the defense was prepared, and incompletion results.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. There's a short one caught by Uzama. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Angelo Blackson showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They're passing here. Joe Burrow brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
You got it. You got it. Ready up. 51, watch the run.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down. Now Montgomery. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will extend their lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Now the point after try for Santos. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. On the return, Phillips. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Yeah, get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Uzama. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Burrow. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Mario Edwards flies in to blow that play up. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now it's Burrow. Buying time to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40 and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
If you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle him and get him on the ground short of the first down marker.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Going to throw right side here. Complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 37. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Down to the 25. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzama, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Fourth down, so Zach Taylor sends out the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. The Bengal pressure gives him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Back to throw now on first down. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Second and 12, operating from the 39. They'll set up to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Back to throw now on first down. And Graham's got it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go, Mike.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Darnell Mooney as the first half is winding down, as the Bears push further out in front. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Santos now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. That time, a 9-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Phillips. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a strong first half from our quarterback. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They run, Montgomery. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. throw on the quick slant going to be complete. Touchdown, Chicago! Marquise Goodwin, 60 yards, and the Bears will add on to their lead. And nothing too crazy there, a quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Oh, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. Ready. 70-10. Two times. 3 down. Mike spot
now Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Second and 9. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down. Now they run with Mixon. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And we're at the 41, second and 9. Here's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And it'll bring up third down.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Burrow will throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Fourth down, so Zach Taylor sends out the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. So his third field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And sevens, and probably even eights. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Cohen now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This to Graham on the short pass. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Mooney. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's complete right around the 8. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for only a couple.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears will extend their lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Now the point after try for Santos. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Cincinnati set to take over once again. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Flushed out right. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And this is incomplete. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
From their own 40 to the other 40, the gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Mario Edwards Jr. there to bring him down. Now Burrow to throw on second down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Check, 59, 59. Time to go, night. Set, go.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Here's Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on third and inches. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Burrow will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. To Montgomery to begin the drive. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Room here to run. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's first and 10 at the 16-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Montgomery. And some room to roam now. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Four yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a third and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 38. Montgomery back to the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line and linebacker. Second level in the secondary, the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
run with Montgomery. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll try to run the option here. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Second and goal from the 1. That is hauled in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown, Bears. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And this offense is running away with this one.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now the point after try for Santos. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
On the return, Phillips.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Darius Phillips on the loose. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Still down very big on the scoreboard, but a little feather in their cap here.
And it's a big-time play, and if you don't get energized after a kick return, well, then your team just doesn't have any spark. We'll find out if this is the start of a big comeback or just cosmetics as we go along.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 26. And quite a bit of razzle-dazzle and electricity on that return. It goes for 97 yards. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
And here back onto the field comes Jimmy Graham. And we see here the productivity certainly has decreased from the start of the game, but sometimes people forget these tight ends, they can do more than just catch the football.
That is so true, because now when things start to happen and you're not getting the ball as much, maybe you change your focus on the game. Maybe you become a very good decoy. Maybe you block a little bit more. But sometimes you have such a great first half, you expect it to continue to roll, and it doesn't just happen that easily in the second.
Now they have been able to shut him down, at least as of late. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Bears on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals getting set to go.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
I'm going back to you. Mike.
And he'll throw right away.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air again, Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, it's Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Eluding the pressure. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Let's go! Let's stop him here!
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. To the air again, Burrow. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Set. Cougar 19. Here we go.
Mike.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Bears will get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Hey, Mike 51.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's 57. 57's what? Hey, watch the lane. Ready. Hut.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.